What's up, guys, and welcome to my review for Alien Covenant. This is my non-spoiler review for the film, so don't be worried. I'm not going to spoil anything in this movie. But it is the next film in the Alien series, taking place 10 years after Prometheus, but still is a prequel to the first Alien film. And this one is directed, yet again, by Ridley Scott, who also directed Prometheus and Alien. And, you know, this pretty much is your basic Alien movie. I mean, it doesn't really forward the plot in any way. I mean, in some aspects it does, but it's mainly step by step with some little twists in there, an Alien film that you'd come to expect. You have these colonists and these people that are on the ship, the Covenant, and they're trying to go to pretty much make love and create other people and colonize a new planet or colonize a new land or whatever. That's what they're trying to do. And so they get a strange signal from a planet that is much closer to where their original destination was. So they say, you know what, maybe this place will be better for us because they have a circumstance to where maybe it would just be better overall if they go to the closer place. So they do, they get there, and things start to happen, as you could obviously guess. Now, how the things happen, that's what's very interesting to me. Because the first Alien film, I liked it. I didn't love it. A lot of people say they love it, it's a classic, and I respect that. I respect your opinion. I do respect the film for what it is. I do know what it was trying to do, and I liked it. Like, I liked the tone and everything to it, and I think that film, the first one, was really a well-made movie. I thought it was a well-directed, well-shot, well-acted film. I just thought that movie was a little boring to me. I'm not going to say it's dull. I'm just going to say, for a lot of that film, I found myself very bored. And it's mainly due to the lack of interesting characters or characters that you could care about. You only really care about Sigourney Weaver's character because, you know, she has to jump into these fantastic circumstances where she becomes the hero of the film, the protagonist of the movie. And this film, it is very similar. Now, there's honestly I would say Catherine Waterston is the Sigourney Weaver role of this film. And I think she was fine. I mean, she wasn't fantastic because she wasn't really given much to do emotionally. There are some things that are hinted in the beginning of the film that kind of give her character a little bit of depth, but you really don't know anything about any of these people, only that some of them are, you know, couples and they're together. You know, so that was, or all of them are couples. Well, they're not all dating each other, but you get what I mean. That would be just strange. But yeah, that's what it was. You don't really care about any of these people, only because of their likability, which reminds me of Rogue One, which I really enjoyed that film as well, but the characters weren't really that you weren't able to care about them. You know, you just found them very likable. You didn't really know much about them. And that's the same circumstance with this film, and I find with the first Alien film too, and Prometheus as well. I find that movie very dull from when I seen it back in the theater back in 2012. I don't think I've seen the film since. I own it, but I've just never got around to watching it again because I never really had the interest in doing so. I thought the movie was just kind of dull and just blah altogether. I would probably have that one at like 2.5 or something. But this film definitely is a step up from that. It is a very entertaining ride from beginning to end. I would say this movie is extremely entertaining. With the visual effects and the cinematography, I think Ridley Scott's movies all look stunning. Like, the camera work and everything, they look phenomenal. And I think the performances were fine as well for what they were given to do. I think the acting was pretty good, and there's some pretty nice tension that's built up throughout the film. Some questions might be alluded to that you might have had in Prometheus. You get a little more of what kind of happened after that, but it's kind of glossed over. But when they do talk about it, you're like, oh, okay, so let's just move on from that, I guess. Seeing that I didn't really care about that movie that much, it didn't bother me. But if you're a big fan of Prometheus, then this movie might, if you're expecting a lot more, you know, answered from that film, you're probably not going to get it. I mean, you do get something, but it's just kind of like, okay, that's over with, now we're here, you know, without giving anything away. But I really did enjoy Alien Covenant. I really had a ball with this film. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did. There's about a half-hour chunk of the film that kind of isn't boring, but it definitely dies down from the excitement level that we were at the first hour of the movie. And like the last half hour, I would say that the half-hour chunk in the middle of the film is kind of it is kind of like, come on, let's do something. Now there are sprinkles of excitement that take place during that half hour, but it's just sprinkles. You know, it's not like constantly, but I got it. It was fine. I thought the score was good. They take some themes from the Prometheus movie over into this movie in very interesting ways. I thought that they actually make the theme from Prometheus another kind of character in this movie almost. So I thought that was very interesting. And I enjoyed this movie overall. I had a very good time with it. Now I'm going to give Alien Covenant 4 out of 5 stars. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to like this movie as much as I did. So guys, comment your thoughts. Did you see Alien Covenant? Are you going to see it? What is your thoughts on the whole series? I haven't commented on the other Alien films because I haven't seen them. I've only seen Alien, Prometheus, and this film. I do own the other ones, but I just didn't have enough time to watch the other ones leading up to this. But I'm sure I'll check them out. You know, I am interested now. I do like the series other than Prometheus, which it's passable, but it's nothing too great. But yeah, so guys, you could also follow me on Facebook and Twitter. The links to those are in the description of this video, and you could also follow me on Snapchat at RyanKing72 and on Instagram at KingArises131. Later today, I'll be continuing my series of Pirates of the Caribbean reviews for Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. My review for Dead Men Tell No Tales goes up a week today, so that's very exciting. Guys, also, I have a screening for Baywatch Tuesday night, so you could respect it. Yeah, you could accept... I cannot speak today. You can expect my review for Baywatch Wednesday afternoon sometime. So guys, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching my review for Alien Covenant. Over and out.